What you eat can drastically affect many aspects of your health, including your risk of developing chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes and cancer. The development of cancer, in particular, has been shown to be heavily influenced by your diet. Many foods contain beneficial compounds that could help decrease the growth of cancer. There are also several studies showing that a higher intake of certain foods could be associated with a lower risk of the disease. Welcome to the High Fitness by Weakness channel. Today I'm gonna show you 10 foods that could lower your risk of cancer. So stay tuned guys, because as always, you will receive a quick dose of incredibly useful knowledge. Number 1. Broccoli. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, a plant compound found in cruciferous vegetables that may have potent anti-cancer properties. One test tube study showed that sulforaphane reduced the size and number of breast cancer cells by up to 75%. Similarly, an animal study found that treating mice with sulforaphane helped kill off prostate cancer cells and reduced tumor volume by more than 50%. Number 2. Carrots. Several studies have found that eating more carrots is linked to a decreased risk of certain types of cancer. For example, an analysis looked at the results of 5 studies and concluded that eating carrots may reduce the risk of stomach cancer by up to 26%. Another study found that a higher intake of carrots was associated with 18% lower odds of developing prostate cancer. Number 3. Beans. Beans are high in fiber, which some studies have found may help protect against colorectal cancer. One study followed 1,905 people with a history of colorectal tumors, and found that those who consumed more cooked, dried beans tended to have a decreased risk of tumor recurrence. An animal study also found that feeding rats black beans or navy beans and then inducing colon cancer blocked the development of cancer cells by up to 75%. Number 4. Berries. Berries are high in anthocyanins, plant pigments that have antioxidant properties and may be associated with a reduced risk of cancer. In one human study, 25 people with colorectal cancer were treated with bilberry extract for 7 days, which was found to reduce the growth of cancer cells by 7%. Another small study gave freeze-dried black raspberries to patients with oral cancer and showed that it decreased levels of certain markers associated with cancer progression. Number 5. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is well known for its health benefits, including its ability to reduce blood sugar and ease inflammation. In addition, some test tube and animal studies have found that cinnamon may help block the spread of cancer cells. A test tube study found that cinnamon extract was able to decrease the spread of cancer cells and induce their death. Number 6. Nuts. Research has found that eating nuts may be linked to a lower risk of certain types of cancer. For instance, a study looked at the diets of 19,386 people and found that eating a greater amount of nuts was associated with a decreased risk of dying from cancer. Another study followed 30,708 participants for up to 30 years and found that eating nuts regularly was associated with a decreased risk of colorectal, pancreatic and endometrial cancers. Number 7. Olive oil. Olive oil is loaded with health benefits, so it's no wonder it's one of the staples of the Mediterranean diet. Several studies have even found that a higher intake of olive oil may help protect against cancer. Swapping out other oils in your diet for olive oil is a simple way to take advantage of its health benefits. Number 8. Citrus fruits. Eating citrus fruits such as lemons, limes, grapefruits and oranges has been associated with a lower risk of cancer in some studies. One large study found that participants who ate a higher amount of citrus fruits had a lower risk of developing cancers of the digestive and upper respiratory tracts. A review looking at 9 studies also found that a greater intake of citrus fruits was linked to a reduced risk of pancreatic cancer. Number 9. Tomatoes. Lycopene is a compound found in tomatoes that is responsible for its vibrant red color as well as its anti-cancer properties. Several studies have found that an increased intake of lycopene and tomatoes could lead to a reduced risk of prostate cancer. A review of 17 studies also found that a higher intake of raw tomatoes, cooked tomatoes and lycopene were all associated with a reduced risk of prostate cancer. Number 10. Garlic. The active component in garlic is lysine, a compound that has been shown to kill off cancer cells in multiple test tube studies. Several studies have found an association between garlic intake and the lower risk of certain types of cancer. One study of 543,220 participants found that those who ate lots of allium vegetables, such as garlic, onions, leeks and shallots, had a lower risk of stomach cancer than those who rarely consumed them. All of these foods are tasty and extremely effective. Are you going to try any of them? Or maybe you've tried them before? Share a comment. As new research continues to emerge, it has become increasingly clear that your diet can have a major impact on your risk of cancer. Although there are many foods that have potential to reduce the spread and growth of cancer cells, current research is limited to test tube, animal and observational studies. More studies are needed to understand how these foods may directly affect cancer development in humans. In the meantime, it's a safe bet that a diet rich in whole foods, paired with a healthy lifestyle, will improve many aspects of your health. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you are looking for something that can really help you lose weight, please check the link in description. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive new powerful videos and stay motivated every single day. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Have a great day and see you in the next video.